guys, my name is Brenda Cole. Welcome back to my channel, and today is September 29th, and we're going to be talking about all the books that I'm excited about that came out today. So there's quite a few books I have to talk to you guys about. Here's all my little notes. Before we get started, guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and let's just jump into these. So first today we had Skyhunter that came out by Marie Lu. I recently found a love for Marie Lu's writing and her book. I'm really bad about summing up the synopsis on Goodreads sometimes, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys the Goodreads synopsis. So Skyhunter is the Federation has conquered a dozen countries, leaving Mara as one of the last free nations in the world. Refugees flee to its borders to escape a fate worse than its death. Transformation into mutant war beasts known as ghost creatures, the Federation then sends to attack Mara. So pretty much we have people fleeing from this country and they send creatures after them. The Strikers, Mara's elite fighting force, are trained to stop these monsters. But as the numbers of ghosts grows and the Federation closes in, defeat seems inevitable. Still, one Striker refuses to give up hope. Robbed of her voice and home, Talon knows firsthand of the brutality of the Federation. They're determined to push Talon back at all costs. What I feel Skyhunter is one country gets another, and we have a bunch of refugees, and a girl kind of stands up and fights for that country. So I'm really interested to see how I like Skyhunter. I'm really interested in Skyhunter. It's probably one of my top priorities for September. But also we have The Inheritance Games. This is by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And this is a Cinderella story with deadly strikes and thrilling twists, perfect for fans of One of Us is Lying and Knives Out. So honestly, I haven't read either one of those books, but this sounds so good. So Avery has a plan for a better future, survive high school, win a scholarship, and get out. But our fortunes change in an instant when the billionaire Hawthorne dies and leaves Avery virtually his entire fortune. The catch, Avery has no idea why or even who Hawthorne is. To receive her inheritance, Avery must move into a sprawling secret passage-filled house where every room bears the old man's touch and his love of puzzles, riddles, and codes. Unfortunately for Avery, Hawthorne's house is also accompanied by the family that Hawthorne just disposed. This includes the 4 Hawthorne grandsons, dangerous, magnetic, brilliant boys who grew up with every expectation that one day they would inherit billions. Gray's son Hawthorne is convinced that Avery must be a con woman, and he's determined to take her down. His brother James views her as their grandfather's last hurrah, a twisted riddle, a puzzle to be solved, caught in a world of wealth and privilege with danger around every turn. Avery will have to play the game just to survive. So pretty much this girl gets billions of dollars, and the only way that she can get it is if she moves into the house with all of these family members. And I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm really excited to get into this book. And then we have Crown Chasers. This is by Rebecca Coffin-Darfer, I guess how you pronounce the name. I could be extremely wrong about that. This is pretty much The Hunger Games, Aurora Rising, and 3 Dark Crowns all rolled up into a duology. Alyssa Fairshot has spent her whole life trying to outrun her family legacy. Her mother sacrificed everything to bring peace to the quadrant, and her uncle has successfully ruled an empire for decades. But the last thing Alyssa wants is to follow in the footsteps as to the next in line for the throne. Why would she choose to be trapped in a palace when she could be having wild adventures exploring 1,001 planets in her own ship? So, if you guys don't know, I recently read Sky Without Stars and absolutely loved it. And it's about like different planets and ships and things like that. So I think that's why I'm really pulled towards this, because it kind of has the same premise. But when Alyssa's uncle becomes gravely ill, his dying wish surprises the entire galaxy. Instead of naming her his successor, he calls for a crown chaser, the first in 7 centuries. Representatives from each of the Empire's prime families, including Alyssa, are thrown into a race to find the royal seal, which has been hidden somewhere in the Empire. The first to find the seal wins the throne. Alyssa's experience as an explorer makes her the favorite to win the crown she never wanted. And though she doesn't want to be empress, her duty to her uncle compels her to participate in this one last epic adventure. But when the chase turns deadly, it's clear that one more than just the fate of the empire is at stake. On her most important quest yet, and only time will tell if she will survive it. So, like I said, I'm really excited for this Crown Chaser. I think it's going to be a really good ride, a really good sci-fi planet. We have like a game chasing trying to figure out who's going to be the next emperor. I'm really excited about Crime Chaser. But guys, that's all the new releases that come out today. If you guys are interested in any of these, please let me know down in the comments. I'm so excited for every single one of these. I can't wait to get my hands on them eventually if I have not already pre-ordered. But that's all from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing everybody soon in the next one. Bye!